Do you feel like your dad probably is like your biggest positive kind of like the dude in your corner the most?
When it comes, like, it's funny because like my dad is my biggest inspiration, my like massive, like he does everything from my dad. Like this here, this bad boy here, what I won, this is my biggest achievement in life. Is right here was my one championship medallion that I sit here on my desk every day while I'm stuck in isolation, and that's my dad. You know what I mean? That's my biggest inspiration, and like my biggest achievement in life is that. And that goes to my dad. Like that's my dad's. That's my piece of my heart. That I, honestly, I give a piece of my life. I say that to people. I sold my soul to do what I do for like this life that I live. I really do. I feel like I sold my soul for this life because that's how cool it is, and that's a bit of my heart right there. And I give it to my dad, man, because my dad, honestly, he done so much for us as kids, man, and he grew us up and got us to this place. Like I just explained to you, and that's for him. You know what I mean? And yeah, my dad's a massive driving force. But in terms of like sporting ability, no, my dad had no attributes, no sporting ability. He alleges he was a good street fighter. That's his claim to fame. He alleges he had a few good street fights, but in terms of real martial arts stuff, like nothing like that. That's why he pushed us to do it because he believes he should have done it. He goes, I should have been, a sports person. I never did it because my grandfather, who was an Italian, he didn't allow my dad to do that because he comes from that old school mentality: get a job, get a job. So he pushed my dad straight into a work. My dad never got to live his life. So then my dad's like, I'm not gonna let my kids go through that same thing. I want my kids to do everything that I didn't do. And yeah, my dad pushed us to exceed and do everything that he dreamt of. And yeah, like I got to thank him for it. That's why, like I said, the biggest achievement of my life goes to my dad.
That's awesome,
very,
man.
very cool.